Great one right here. So just a few words real quick. I'd like to just really thank Ernie and his wife Alice for their very generous support, you know, and be able to provide the funds to make this happen. So definitely a very exciting moment to have a brand new 8-in-1 line to be able to race that. So so thank you very much, Alice. Yeah, a little bit about Ernie. Ernie was a Commodore back when he rode, coached for a while, and then you know, went on to do what he loved doing, and that's raising money, raising support. So, Ernie, the floor is yours.
Oh, jeez. A lot of you know my story. I had the huge privilege of rowing for this team from 1984 to 1988. And Doug, come here. I'm going to give you my first story, my first introduction to Cougar Crew. All right? You don't know this guy, but he's on the ERG board at 608. Okay? Back in those days, 608 was a real time. Okay? And so my first day of practice as a freshman, we're in Struckmeyer's band. Back in those days, we didn't have seatbelts and we didn't have seats. So we packed in like cattle. Okay?
Funny guys in the band.
Oh, always. And so this is the old boathouse below the dam. I'm sure some of you have seen it. And so we're all stuck in this van, and all of a sudden Struckmeyer starts to slow down a little bit, and all of a sudden some guy on a bicycle starts drafting behind us. That was Doug. And so we were going about 40, 50 miles an hour, and all of a sudden Doug goes like faster, and we're going 50, and then maybe 55, maybe a little more. And so all of a sudden I thought, oh my gosh, what is this? Unbelievable. It was my privilege to become best friends with Doug, and this guy pushed me harder than you can ever believe. At the end of the day, this is all about the people around you. It's about this water, this river. But think about this experience, think about these friends, and think about this program for the rest of your life. My friends are the guys I rode with in college, and the guys that I coached. I did get to coach here for 8 years also, and so I spent a lot of blood down here. And this place is very meaningful to me. One of my lifelong goals was to try and become one of the first alums to buy a boat for real, okay? For real. So thanks to my wife who's allowed me to do this. We are paying for this, and you guys are worth it, and remember this down the road, because we need all of you, all of us, everybody that came before us, to do what they can do to make this program what it can be. We're close now. We're very close now. Also, give credit to Danny Brevik. If you don't know Danny, Danny was one of the guys that got me back involved a number of years ago, and I thank you, Danny, actually.
Thank you.
You helped me get a lot closer to the program.
Thank you.
And so that's about it. I'll see you guys. I'm going to buy you guys dinner in San Diego in a couple of weeks. Okay?
All right.
Who's going to open this?
You gotta unwind the wire.
Can someone open this for me, please? Yeah, that's okay. Now let's go. Oh, there we go. Something about the name. We picked the name. I didn't want to be traditional and put our names on there. I wanted to do something that I thought represented this crew program. There's a couple of names in there some of you may remember. The Defiant. That was a boat I helped raise the money for back in the mid-90s. The other one is a little hokey, I know, Against All Odds. But that was another donor that did that. He picked the name. So I wanted to pick another name that was sort of in keeping with this program. Because this program could have died 100 times. It could have died in the 70s. If you heard about Ken Abbey already, Ken Abbey started this team, and Ken Abbey was every bit as important as Ken Struckmeyer for keeping this program alive. So Resolute is an important word to us. I think it signifies and represents this program, what we are, where we've been, and where we're going. So that's what it's about. Okay?